Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Chats. Today is November 26th. It is Thanksgiving week. I'll let you know what's going on for the week. Before I do so, just a couple announcements. If you have signed up for excursions, in particular the one that's coming up next week, please get your checks in so that I can do my paperwork today. There's a couple people on waiting lists that have checks in, so please help me out, get your checks in if you've signed up for for instance, the holiday bus tour, etc. Get your checks in today. I'll hand it over to Sandy. Do you want to start off and let us know what's going on with the food drive?
I'll talk while they're still listening. Okay. I've got 3 things for you today. That wasn't one of them. Okay. I try to reuse everything that we possibly can. This used to be somebody's t-shirt. Now it's a diaper. Okay, try it this way. Oh, that's better. Better? Okay. This used to be a t-shirt. Now it's a diaper. If you have any white or light colored t-shirts that you want to turn into diapers, or you're just sick of looking at them, or whichever, I will make diapers out of them. They go with newborn kits to people in other countries where they don't have Target stores. Or they don't have someplace to buy things and they don't have the money to buy it. So that's the story on this. Secondly, I'm collecting tin cans, like tin cookie tins like this. Not plastic, they've got to be the metal. And they're going to the Ukraine. Because the people there often don't have any place to keep something safe or waterproof, and so they put their passports and their money or whatever in these kind of tins. Okay, there's a box just inside this door where you can drop them off, and everybody's got at least 3 or 4 someplace. Yes, Nora?
Is there a certain size that you're looking for?
And the t-shirts?
No.
Oh, the boxes? Not huge, you know. This is about this size. Okay. Yeah, for the t-shirts. Okay. The next thing was, the boxes for the Ukraine.
Food shop.
Be patient. Okay, the third item is the food shelf. Starting this Friday, although some of you have kind of gotten a little edge on it, starting this Friday there'll be an envelope like this at both concierge desks to put cash or checks in, made out to the ICA food shelf. All right. If you look in your communicator from this last month, all this information is in there. So this is our 5th annual food drive. We have been getting approximately $500 to $600 worth of canned foods each time, plus cash and checks. And I'm so grateful for that, and so are a lot of other people. But anyway, and we're going to go through the 4th of December. So you've got the weekend to get stuff accumulated. But when doing so, if you're digging through your closets and finding canned food and stuff in with your other stuff, check the expiration date. And don't give me things that are expired in June of 2016, which I have found. Okay. Also, as far as what to donate, I'll tell you what not to donate. Okay. Do not donate potato chips, corn chips, flavored water, pop, soda. Area I kind of consider junk food, high carb junk food. Okay, we need nutritious foods, canned foods that are high in protein, calcium, those kinds of things. So we're talking about canned tuna, salmon, chicken, Spam. It's one way to get rid of it. And then also what's the other thing? Well, to think about the fact that sometimes people that get this food don't have a working oven. So mixes to make cakes and stuff may not be the best choice.
Let's see.
And the fresh food and meats and breads and so on come from a different source than here. So we're just doing things high protein. Beans are good. Pasta is great. Pasta sauce is good. Cereal, and cereal. Okay. Any questions? I guess I did okay. All right. So if you do have questions, just ask. Okay. There are posters on both bulletin boards and lists of food that are a good idea to donate. And if you don't know what to donate, money is always the right color. Thank you.
I think she was saying, go Sandy. Go Sandy. Get out of here. Get out of here, Sandy. No, not get out of here, Sandy. Like, woohoo. Like, go Sandy. Woohoo. Thank you, Sandy. Woohoo. That kind of thing. I think that's what you're doing, right, Marsha? Yeah. All right. I'll let you know what's going on for the week. Right. Today we have David Jones back. He's talking about Mount Rushmore carving, the icon. So apparently it took about 14 years, 400 workers, 450,000 tons of rock, and nearly $1 million. And so he talks about the story behind the story of Mount Rushmore. So David Jones is here at 10 a.m. in Marion Hall. Today there is a flip of the date for the mystery craft. So normally it's on Wednesdays, it's going to be today. So if you're interested and available at 1 p.m. in the art room, the mystery craft is going on today. Tomorrow, the 27th, Wednesday, there still is exercise. So if you're interested in joining me, please come to your normal classes on Wednesday, but there will not be class on Friday, just FYI. In addition, tomorrow, the 27th, Wednesday, we have our TED Talks. There's 3 topics at 1 p.m. on 991. The 3 topics are the science behind dramatically better conversations, a world traveler's year at home, and can math help repair democracy? Also at 1:30 there's 500, and 7 p.m. there is bingo. And I guess bingo has been a large hit, lots of fun, apparently lots of chit chat too, from my understanding. So there's been a little discipline, I guess, with like trying to get everybody to keep their voices down so they can hear B2, B2. But I don't know. That's what I heard. I guess there was a little discipline that occurred or something because there was a lot of chit chat. But there must have been over 30 people or something for the bingo, and I guess it was a lot of fun. Thursday we have our Happy Thanksgiving, and I think you all know what the deal is. I don't know, Jeff, if you're going to reiterate what's going on with Thanksgiving, but I'll leave that up to you. I know there's a lot of postage on what's happening with the meals, etc., throughout Ridge Point. So on the 29th, Friday, we have our 1 p.m. recorded coffee chats on 991, Bridge and Poker at 1. 4 p.m. is our happy hour, and 7 p.m. is our movie. The movie is Moonstruck, and it's a comedy. It's a great movie with Cher in that one. A widow accepts a marriage proposal from her boyfriend, then starts to fall in love with his brother. So that is the movie for Friday. Saturday, we have men's breakfast at 8 a.m. Next Monday is Knit and Chat at 1, and 7 p.m. is 500. That is what I have. And again, if you sign up for any of the excursions, please get your checks in. I'd greatly appreciate that. Any questions? Okay, I'll hand it over to Jeff. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, by the way.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Okay. Where am I? There's a high school election for senior class president, and there are 3 kids running: Tom, Tad, and Tim. As luck would have it, they each get exactly the same number of votes. 1. There's a lot of apathy in the particular school, I guess. Anyway, the principal calls Tom, Tad, and Tim into his office and says, look guys, we could have another election, but there's a pretty good chance that the count's gonna come out exactly the same. So let's just throw each of your names into a hat, I'll pull one out, and that will be the winner, okay? They all agree, so he takes a clean sheet of paper, a white plain paper, 8.5 by 11, and he folds it into thirds. And then, like teachers often do, holding the paper on the sharp edge of his desk, he tears the paper so that all three pieces are exactly, or pretty much exactly, the same size. He hands each kid a piece and says, write your name here, and just to make sure it's on the up and up, he says, you can blindfold me and I'm going to hold the, you can blindfold me and I'm going to hold the hat. We're going to put three names in the hat and I'm going to hold the hat above my head and I'm going to reach and pull out the winner's name. Now the principal wants Tad to win because the other two kids are knuckleheads. And he thinks if either one of these kids become president, school is going down and I'm going to lose the job. So the question is, how does the principal fix it so Tad wins?
Have Tad put it on last. Put the paper on last, it's on top.
Have Tad put the paper on last because the paper's on top? Not a bad guess, but no.
Give Tad the middle one.
Why should he give Tad the middle one, Steve?
It has two coarse edges where it tore.
The middle piece has two coarse edges. Very good. Yeah, let's clap for Steve. So if we're going to clap when people get it right, we have to get clapped for me when you get stumped, right? Okay, I had a story to share. Amy and I were watching the Timberwolves game the other night. How many of you watch basketball? Okay, a while back we were watching a game and on the court, you know how they have advertisements painted on the court? They had Fruity Pebbles was an advertisement on the court. And a little while later it disappeared. Well, it turns out that they put a graphic on the court during the game so that they can charge advertisers money for having their logo appear on the court. Amy and I were watching the other night. Have anyone ever heard of the company Tony's? T-O-N-I-E-S. It's a red logo. She said, what is Tony's? I said, I don't know. I looked it up. It was a little music box type thing. 2 minutes later, she was looking at Facebook, and guess what came up on Facebook? Tony's. Neither one of us had ever heard of it, ever talked about it, and they threw that advertising at her right there. So that just shows we're getting hit from all sides, folks. Okay. We're going to have a lot of people for Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday down here. Be patient. We'll make sure we have enough food. But what time does it even start? 11:30? I don't know how we can. I would just say if some of you can wait till 12:15, that might help, because it's going to be crowded down here. I'll talk to the guys and see what they say, but
I thought it was only pickup.
is it only pickup? But
They're serving, just like they serve lunch is what I was told yesterday. On the sheet it says pick up or take out.
well, we can have pickup only, and you just bring it to a table and eat it. We don't have to have it be like a plate or whatever, right?
Yeah, I think that sounds like that's what's.
We'll figure it out.
Because it's in the atrium.
Sarah,
So.
what is it?
And it does start at 11:30, but it.
Are they serving or is it all in the bag?
They're serving right out here.
We're gonna talk to the guys and we're gonna be prepared for anything. I don't wanna promise anything because just from the number of people, I can see it really, really bogging down and we have a number of people that are upset. Now, I'm not gonna be here, so I don't care how bad it gets, but at the same time, I have to come back to that stuff, so we'll have a talk with Jeffrey and Duncan and we'll do the best we can. But what I can say for sure is it's over 100 people. And when we have 15 people waiting down here for lunch, it seems to take forever. So, stay tuned. All right, does anyone have any questions on anything?
What's the status of Pat?
I believe Pat is coming back tomorrow. That's the plan anyways. Yes.
You turn the heat up outside?
It's pretty chilly out there, isn't it? The east boiler room.
It's chilly in here.
Yeah. We're waiting on the east boiler to fully function. We're still not there. They said they'd get it up today. The electrician wasn't able to make it last Friday, so he came yesterday. The electrician's done with his work. Now they're finishing it. Hopefully, it may be running even by the time we're done here. All right? Okay, birthdays. Let's start with anniversaries. Jeff and Linda Friedson. They have a birthday on Thanksgiving. Anniversary, excuse me. Birthdays today. Ann Tout and George Mickroot have birthdays today. Happy birthday, you two. Yep. On the 29th, Maxine Simon and Lori Lovick have birthdays. Oh, do we have December's calendar?
It's there. It should be behind them.
December 1st, Jim Waddick. And just in case December 3rd falls within the next week, which I don't think it is, Fred Fillmore. Okay, let's sing happy birthday to our neighbors. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. I forgot, it's the last Tuesday of the month. I did the puzzle. I didn't do the joke. There's this butcher. It's the day before Thanksgiving. He's locking up the store. A man comes up and frantically starts pounding on the door. He goes, "I'm sorry, I was supposed to pick up a turkey for Thanksgiving. My wife will kill me if I don't bring one home. Could you please give me a turkey?" Butcher says, "We don't have a lot left out. I'll do what I can." He goes back to the freezer, takes out our cooler, takes out a turkey. It's just this little scrawny thing. He brings it out, shows the guy. The guy says, "I am sorry, I know you're staying here late, but that just won't do. Could you please give me another one?" Butcher goes back. That was the only turkey he had. So he just sets it down, or excuse me, doesn't set it down, brings the same turkey out to show the guy. He goes, "Well, you can try this one." He goes, "You know what? That's kind of small too. I'll take them both." So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.